Rome Total War. Easy, medium, hard and very hard. These are the difficulties of the game. But what do any of these even mean? What is the difference? What I like about EU4, for example, is that it shows you exactly what they do, but with Total War, you get nothing. In this video, I want to go over what changes at each tier. Let's begin. For battles, here we go. Easy difficulty gives you an attack and morale boost of +4. To be clear what that means, peasants have 0 morale and urban cohorts have 12 morale. Every other unit is somewhere in between that. Town Watch have 2, Hastati have 6, Principes have 6 and Triarii have 10. So as you can see, that +4 difference means quite a bit. At normal difficulty, you are on the same level as the AI, so I guess normal. At hard, the AI has +4 attack and +4 morale, so basically what you had on easy, and at very hard, the AI has +7 attack and +7 morale stats. To be clear what very hard difficulty means, it means that the enemy peasants have higher morale than your Hastati or Principes, and they also have higher attack stats, only by 1 but it is higher. So peasants should be able to beat Hastati and Principes, right? Well no, because there's defensive stats also, which the AI does not get a boost in, so peasants are still very low on that. The Hastati get 14 defense, and Principes get 16. So peasants will still get slaughtered, but will get more kills and hold their ground for longer on the higher difficulty. On easy and medium, the AI will usually just stand there and will generally just accept it when you begin pelting them with missiles. On hard and very hard, this will trigger them to charge at you or respond in some way. Onto the campaign map. The AI starts off with more denarii, I believe it's an extra 4,000 per difficulty tier, and are more likely to go to war and push for settlements on the higher difficulties, rather than hold back. However, as for the extra denarii, the AI cheats with that anyway, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. I don't know what it is exactly how they cheat. I think they get extra money for certain things, or different things cost different prices. Either way, there's something different with the money, so the extra money they do get, it doesn't mean much. What is very interesting is that the population and the money from trade and tax increases on higher difficulties, but for players and the AI. So on the higher difficulties you will have more money from trade and tax. The AI will as well, but I just found that to be odd. This is just something I read online, I've been unable to confirm this though. On higher difficulties, the penalties for certain things like squalor and distance from capital will be much more impactful. However, it seems that AI will not suffer from this. Just you. Oh, and the AI will hate you no matter what on very hard. So good luck trying to get alliances. But trade should still be easy with everyone. Next topic, AI armies. The faction is more likely to have stronger setups on the higher tier difficulties, such as featuring a variety of units, rather than just a spam of one type. However, this is still not always guaranteed. And pelter spam, no matter what, is always popular by the AI. The AI is more likely to recruit more units, creating more stacks of armies, and are more likely to build and spend their money to get better units, rather than saving it. See it as the AI on easy difficulty has their settlements on economic as their auto-manage, and their settings to save money, whereas on the harder difficulties it is set to spend most of it, and instead focus their auto-manage on military. if you're the type of player who auto-manages your settlements. Maybe you are. Last but not least, if you were to play on a hard or very hard difficulty, then your generals will be less likely to pick up positive traits at the start and more likely to get negative ones. The exact traits and the stats of getting these are unknown. And that is everything I could find. There will of course be some stuff that I missed. Most of my information came from other online sources, so there may be a couple of small mistakes here and there, but generally it should be right. I hope you enjoyed and learnt something. If you did, please do subscribe to get notified of more, and share this video if you know anyone who would be interested. If this video gets good views, I will look into it again, but for another title like Rome 2 difficulty or Medieval 2 or something like that. I've been MELKOR, and until the next one, goodbye.